NFL fan bases are unprofessional. There's been instances where NFL fan bases have crossed the line morally. Um, when the fans threw objects at Jefferson from the Seattle Seahawks and he almost went to the stands. Um, when Michael Vick made his return from prison from the dog ring, people was dressed up as dogs and animal organizations was out there dragging Vic. Well, I won't say drag him, but they was just they was publicly executing this man. T.O. He overdosed on medication and he went to Philadelphia to play and they dressed up as giant prescription pills. Deshaun Watson made his return back to the NFL amidst his allegations and his civil lawsuits and everything that's going on with him now. So this was kind of like LeBron James' first game back in Cleveland as a Miami Heat. Everybody was against him. And let's just say Jaguars fans will have a lot to talk about. Jaguars defense got a lot to talk about. Deshaun Watson, his first game back, 1 for 5, 7 yards. To David Njoku. Now, we didn't expect Deshaun Watson to get a lot of playing time, but we also expected better than this. Now, I know that some people thought Deshaun Watson's going to come in and just going to go slinging, throwing the ball across the field, making big plays, going to show us that Houston Texans, Deshaun Watson elusiveness, but you're kidding yourselves. Deshaun Watson only had 7 yards. Granted, it's the preseason game, and by week 1, we're going to forget about this. But for the time being, Deshaun Watson, you know what? I'm going to give him a pass. I'm going to give him a pass because of everything that is going on right now. And he was in very hostile territory. But I got to get more than 7 yards, man. 20% completion rate for 7 yards. This is a multiple time Pro Bowler, multiple time MVP candidate, still in his prime at 26 years old. Got a $230 million contract. And the first time we see you, you give us this. Now, Deshaun Watson has not played a game since January 3rd, 2021. And that's as a Houston Texan, when he wanted to leave, get traded, and then that's when all the allegations came up. I'm not going to speculate on that too much because you guys know the story what happened. But I do want to get into this game. So the Browns played against the Jaguars. If there was a regular season game, it would have been a marquee matchup. Two #1 overall draft picks. Both coming out the same school. Did they come out the same school? Yeah. I think so. Anywho, I don't watch college, so two leaders of their franchises duking it out. If this was a regular season game, this would have been a night game. This would have been an 8 o'clock game. Or this would have been a Monday night football game. Now, let's talk about the game. So Deshaun Watson overthrows Anthony Schwartz, sorry. And Anthony Schwartz is their third round draft pick from the 2020 draft. He's not really played much, but he has not been productive in the limited time that he's played. He has been known to drop passes, which he's did here. He dropped 2 passes. That's not a good reputation to have if you're being known as a ball dropper in limited playing time. That just shows that in the moments that you get a chance to show your worth, you don't deliver. And as a third round draft pick, you got to make your name for yourself. But because he shorts was dropping passes, who knows? Maybe Watson would have had 50 yards. And we probably having a whole different discussion. So it's not all Deshaun Watson's fault that the Cleveland Browns did not come to play. The offense was looking sluggish. Penalties. It was just, well, not everything was not going Deshaun Watson's way. But I'm optimistic. People say the Patriots, Dolphins, Bills, and Jets got the best quarterbacks in their division. Matt Jones, Josh Allen, Tua, and Zach Wilson. They feel like those are the young guns that are going to lead this league in the upcoming 10 years, right? I say it's this division. The Steelers, Ravens, Bengals, and Browns. And if you look at, and I made a graphic at work, you got Deshaun Watson, Lamar Jackson, and Joe Burrow. You can pick any 3 of these guys and you will not go wrong. You would not go wrong with either of those 3. Mitch Trubisky, he is what he is at this point. And it might be Mitch Trubisky as a starter for Pittsburgh, or it might be Mason Rudolph. We don't know. But right now, I'm going to say Mitch Trubisky because of his resume and he's more accomplished than Mason. But those 3, the first 3 you see, you can pick any one of those at random and you will not go wrong. Joe Burrow just coming off a Super Bowl run. Lamar Jackson became an MVP less than 3 years ago. Deshaun Watson is the total package when it comes to quarterback. Joe Burrow does not have the mobility like a Deshaun Watson. Lamar Jackson doesn't have the arm strength like a Deshaun Watson. Mitch Trubisky don't have the elusiveness like a Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson could be the best quarterback in his division if he just picks up where he left off when he left Houston. Now, another person I want to talk about was Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence played out of his mind today in the limited time he played. 6'12", 95 yards and a touchdown. He even had a 32-yard pass to Zay Jones, which I thought was very impressive. I would say Mitch Trubisky. Trevor Lawrence, even though it's a preseason game, he needs the preseason, not because he sucks or nothing, but he needs to build his confidence back up off of last season. All the drama that went on with his coach, Urban Meyer. Trevor Lawrence needs the preseason more than even some 6th-round, undrafted, whatever, who trying to make the roster. Trevor Lawrence needs this preseason. He needs confidence coming into his 2nd season in his league, especially being a number 1 overall draft pick. Trevor Lawrence needs to be that guy now. He needs every opportunity to just boost himself up and mentally prepare himself for the preseason. And if he has a bounce back season, then we just know that Coach Urban Meyer is a piece of shit coach. They don't know how to do his job. And that's what that proves. So, those was my thoughts from the game with Deshaun Watson's first game back. Hope you guys enjoy it. And I'll talk to you guys later.